Planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner sheet.
Well, hello, Planner Babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. I publish 1 to 2 recorded videos per week on planning, junk journaling, craft room organization, and related shopping hauls. I also post an additional live video most weeks. And I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, Planner Babes, I am really excited to tell you about what I am going to be doing for One Book July this year. I have participated in One Book July every year since I think 2015. I want to say it might have been 2014, but for sure I have a playlist, or I have multiple playlists. And my channel, I have one for all of One Book July, and then I have one for each year that I participated. There's one year that I didn't, but other than that, I've done all of the different challenges, and I really do enjoy it. I feel like it makes you evaluate what you're doing and see what you can do better, or what you can experiment with. Or, if you are bored, it helps you look at some other ways to do things, and you get to learn what other people are doing, what's working for them, and it can give you a lot of ideas. So I'm going to be working on a couple of different things as part of One Book July. If you're not familiar with this channel, you can check out a video on the One Book July YouTube channel, or just search One Book July in YouTube. You can look at One Book July 2022, 2021, all of that. And then also there is sort of an intro video every year that someone does. Normally it started off with Romany's Realm and Miss Vicky B and Carrie Harling, and they brought other people in at different years and done different things. Gosh, I just said her name and now I can't think of it. Y'all, this brain right now. With Romany's Realm. She is not going to participate this year. She had some things that she needed to take care of. But Miss Vicky B did a really good intro, and so did Carrie for 2022. But basically, the first year it was one book, one pen, to just kind of get rid of all the fluff and see what really is your system and what works for you. And then it's just been different things. And of course, with every challenge, you can do your own version. There's nothing that you have to do. So for this year, what they decided to do basically is what they were kind of wanting individually to do. Sort of, maybe Carrie was looking at evaluating her systems. I think Vicky was kind of doing the same thing, but you can look at their intro videos, and I will have them linked in my description below as well. So I'm going to do a couple of things. This one I'm going to do second. And right here, what you're seeing is part of a lamp because I'm not at home. And this also is because, if you're not familiar with my channel, my grandbaby was born. My daughter labor broke really early, and so we've been at the hospital a really long time. And because he was early, he's super healthy and he's doing very well. Then, they're still checking him out, and they have to complete a few checklists before they come home. So this will be in my video because I can't take it off because I want to use it to go see the baby. So this is what I'm going to look at first. I actually made this traveler's notebook in a video, which I will link for you guys as well. It's one of my favorite DIY projects. I love, love, love that I started making this with a paper bag, grocery bag, and some Dollar Tree bags. And it's just my favorite. Yeah, I love it so much. I love the combination of colors. And what I am housing in here, I'll get to that specifically here in just a second, but what is in here for decoration is just some leftover stuff from whenever I did this. So part of what I'm going to be doing is, this is for my business. It's for my YouTube, my Patreon, and my Amazon store. And so I'm going to be putting some stuff as part of my One Book July challenge for myself, some things that have to do with my business in here, maybe some recurring things as recurring checklists. Maybe I'll have a dry erase that I create, or just some cards, some little postcards or things that I make in here, or some things to be encouraging as a YouTuber and as a small business owner. But I'll be filling these up. So there is a pocket right here, and there's a pocket right here, and then there's a clear pocket right here. that's rounded and open. So I'll be putting some things in there. And also I have a pocket right in here. And this is just information on this planner. I actually did a video for an Amazon haul that included it. And so this is a craft folder that one of my subscribers, Etta, yay, thank you, Etta. She made this for me, and I'm going to be tucking things in here, things that I run across, papers and things, maybe things that inspire me for different videos and such. I will put that in here as well. So that's this craft folder. And then here is the video or the planner that I shared in that Amazon haul is Juptic, and I went through it in detail, so be sure and check that out. And I decided, originally I said that I didn't say that I didn't want to do any stickers or anything in here, but that I didn't want that to be my main focus. I wanted the focus to be on productivity, but then I'll do some stickers and stuff as I feel inspired or have time. And so I just got these new stickers. I did a short that I'll put across the screen for you guys. I did a short on a Five Below video, and I got these awesome stickers, 2 big books of them. They were $5 each, of Squish, I guess is the brand. And so this is Squish 'em with Kindness, which I love and love here. These are just so adorable. I think they make stuffed animals on here. I'm not really familiar. This is brand new to me, this brand of Squish. So if you, and I might not even be saying that right because I'm not looking at the sticker book right now. So if you are familiar with this, please let me know because I am loving it. And so Organized Planner Chic, of course, is my business name. And then I'm going to be color coding all my inputs in here. So pink for YouTube, green, this light green for Patreon, and this blue for Amazon. And these are all in here. So in this pin case, I'll just take one of them out, or not pin loop that I made when I made this Traveler's Notebook. These are Pentel Inner Gels, which I love so very much. Liquid gel ink with a ballpoint. Oh my gosh, they're my favorite. And I share those, some of those in a haul because I've been using these for a while. But I recently got a pack of colors and 12 pack of colors. So yeah, and then this, I just took some of my new brush pens that I did in a haul recently. I'll put that across the screen for you as well, that I got from Amazon. And what I did is I took some masking tape, wow. Masking tape from Dollar Tree, and I just taped all around here to make a border. And then I took some of those brush pens and I just brushed them on here inside of the tape, and then pulled the tape, and it looks so cute. And then this is one of the stickers from one of those sticker books I was just telling you about, and it says, "Be kind, be happy, be you." And then it's a 12-month undated planner. So I put my information here, and in this planner, I'm not worried about stuff being crossed out, marked out, all of that. It's going to be all of that. Yeah. So I put $25 reward in there for now, but I really feel like that should be more, and I can't decide how much more. So let me know, you guys, in the comments below, because this planner is going to be super valuable to me. So I need to think about how much money that I want to be. And I also think I want to take pictures of each of the pages as I complete them, so that if it is get lost and I don't get it back, or in the meantime while I'm waiting to get it back, then I still have that information. Yeah, so then right here it has my gratitude and self-awareness. So I wrote a bunch of stuff on here. This is what I've done so far. So I want to, by the end of July, have this fully populated with all the beginning things, and then everything for the current month for July, and you'll see that. I'll talk about that. So, I'm starting this in July, which I love about this, about it being an undated planner. You can start at any point of the year, and I've decided to have a fiscal year for my business that runs from July 1st to June 30th. And of course, I'm still going to take care of all my financial stuff for my taxes, and that goes through a calendar year. But since I'm starting this now, and I'm kind of brainstorming or approaching things a little bit differently, then I'm just going to do that. Now I can always change my mind about fiscal year versus calendar year, but that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So here, these were all in white letters on the gray, and in a way, I kind of feel like I wished I left it, but then I also like the fact that there's color. So I took a colored green pen and put, "I am grateful for." Here, skills to learn and habits to adopt this year. And then, what brings me joy in life? What am I passionate about? And as you can see, here's the of why I didn't write on that in my affirmations. So I've just gotten started on a bunch of things I'm grateful for, what brings me joy, and I have room to add more things. So I'm going to keep doing that throughout the year. And I just kind of started this morning on what brings me joy, like laughter, hang out with families and friends, yeah, all of that, and some of my gratitude is my salvation in Jesus Christ, my family, grace and joy, celebrate recovery. If you're not familiar, I completed PTSD therapy. It'll be 4 years in November through the VA, and then I started attending Celebrate Recovery, and I facilitate a small group for people with post-traumatic stress, anxiety, and depression. And so I love Celebrate Recovery. It is my second family, absolutely. And then here, so that's just some of the things that I have on there: nature, art, my gifts and talents, all that stuff, my brothers and sisters in Christ, friendships, etc. And then here, my daily rituals and skills, to adopt. So I put some things that I want to be good about, some of which I am not, and some that I want to make sure I start doing. So like, because these are color coordinated, I put the same thing on here for each area of my business. Financial reports completed by the following month. I really wanted to say by the 10th of the following month, but we'll see. So all of that, instead of getting months behind and catching up, and it makes taxes so much easier. Publishing scheduled. Wow. Publishing schedule. Oh gosh, that's what I was trying to say. Have my publishing schedule established 1 month in advance. So have it this month, early this month, have my complete schedule for what I want to film and publish and all of that for August done a month in advance. I used to do that, and I just got busy and my life just got what it is. And now just things have changed. And so I want to get back to that because it's so productive for me. And read my monthly reports, because YouTube provides a report every month of how you did and just things that YouTube is doing and things to learn about and all of that. And I've gotten behind on that, and it is very beneficial for me. So read those every month. When I get those, it actually tells you how many subscribers you got, how many views, all of that stuff. Even though I can track it on YouTube Studio, it is delayed a few days, so that's helpful. And then start my principal work. For example, read my monthly reports by YouTube. Yeah, read YouTube Studio information frequently posted for creators. So every time I go to publish a video, there's some like a dashboard or a public board, well, YouTube creators board for information about the business and etc. So those are just some examples. And then my affirmations. So I haven't started doing this yet. I do have some affirmations that I say, but I want to do some other stuff on there. And then this will be my vision board, which I did do a vision board this year, but it was kind of everything. And my life changed. My parents moved in with us at the end of February. I went out there a month before to help them move. And so I definitely need a new vision for that whole thing. That was for my whole life, but this is specifically for my business. So I'm looking forward to getting that done this month. And then my goals. Health and fitness business. Now I am going to go ahead and fill this out for everything because this is not just business. So it's got the business section, but since it's here, I'm going to go ahead and use that. And all these areas: health and fitness, business, family and friends, significant others, finance, personal development, fun, recreation, spiritual, all that life area, and the top goals for this year. So there's three options under each one. And then my focus, goal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the year. I love this. Love this. And then mind map, and it's, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking mind map is it just for my focus? I guess so. Of course, I could have another page and use some sticky notes and all that stuff for mind mapping for other areas in here, not just for my goals. So yeah. And then this is July. And this is all I've done so far. Today is actually Wednesday the 6th. It's been busy because I flew down here on the 24th of June when my daughter's water broke. And yeah, so I'm still in Colorado right now. So here I just put my legend again so I don't have to flip back to the front until I really get used to it. And I might do this every month. And I just started putting stuff in here. So down here at the bottom, it's got this month's goals, this month's wins, and how to improve next month. Love that. Yeah. And so then I only wrote out the months through December, but of course this will go through July. So yeah, it's the same thing. And then here in the back, now that's something that's very different for me because I am a bullet journaler and I'm used to having the month and then the weeks for that month right behind it. So this is definitely adjustment. I'm going to put some tabs there to make it easier to flip back to where I am. And then this is the individual days. And then here, this week's main goal, love that. And I can't even see what this says underneath it. Reward if achieved. Yes, I do like that. I don't even remember seeing that before. So yeah, cool. And this week's priorities, to-do list, and habits. Oh, so happy about the habit tracker. And then notes, but I do need to add some for the month too. So I think I might put all the other habit. I don't know how I want to do that. Something on here will have to change for me in some kind of way. So maybe I'll put the goals, or maybe I'll do the habits here right under the legend, because I have some monthly habits too. Or maybe I don't. We'll see, because I'm kind of blending my mind now with my bullet journal that had everything. So yeah, we'll see. So I think I won't. We'll see how that turns out. And then notes, and then this week's wins, and how I'll improve next week. So that goes through to the end. And so I'm just going to get that going and, share with you guys each week. And so this is just some pen tests. And then I do have some stickers that come with this here in the back, which I shared in that video. So again, I'll link it. And, I can also just stick stuff in here and know that it won't fall out because I have the elastic band. And then behind that, I've got another craft folder. This one I made some time ago. So I can put some stuff in there. And then I have another pocket back here. And then one pocket here. Yeah, and so this is what I'm going to be working on for this planner. And I also love that it has 3 very colorful bookmarks. So I'm going to use the orange one. When I go to the week back here, yeah, oh, well, I guess I'm using the gray because that's what's here. So gray for the week. And then for the month that I'm on, I will use this orange one. Yeah. And then for the kind of, what do we call this one? Bullet journal. So my collections, I guess. I don't know. I'll put that here. Start that right here. Yeah. And that just is so, oh my gosh, I'm excited about doing this and just having this dedicated place where I don't need to write anything out, although I love writing things out in my bullet journal. It's one of the things that I love a lot about it is just being unique. But you can be unique in any planner. And so I will be doing that. And then let's go on to the Everyday Carry Traveler's Notebook, bullet journal. Move you out the way there. So this is my Everyday Carry Traveler's Notebook, bullet journal, and wallet, and everything in it. I got it from Amazon. It's in my Amazon store. Everything that I have from Amazon is in my Amazon store, and I've shared this in multiple videos. This is the ID section. This is the cards, ways to pay for section. But I do have some cash right here. And this is my new bullet journal setup, which normally it would be this size right here. This right here, which is a pocket size, but I just completed that one. I'll be doing a flip through of that here soon in a future video. And then I set up a new one that's actually in a passport size. This is just the Dollar Tree mini composition notebooks, and I decorated it. So I did a video that completely went over this, so I don't want to get too into the weeds about it. But what I definitely want to do is get caught up. And that's one of the things I want to do is get caught up in here. And put a picture of my grandbaby right there. So like I haven't done my things to do, and today is the 6th because again I've had a lot going on. Haven't populated my monthly spread. And look at this. Today is Wednesday, and I've certainly done more than that. So I need to get caught up, and I am able to do that now. I'm at a good point with everything that's going on. And but the other thing that's really big is this insert in here is my collections, and I have barely used it this entire year. Like I said, I told you guys everything that's going on in my life, and I am so looking forward to getting caught up on this and then seeing if there's anything that I need to not do that I'm worried about doing. So like I'm way past this. I'm current on my chronological Bible reading, so I haven't checked any of those boxes. I haven't been recording when I've exercised, although I've been doing that regularly, except since I've gone out of town. It's been sparse. And then like look, I haven't tracked anything since March. Oh my gosh, for my social media. And then my Patreon, like, I mean, all of this stuff is in Patreon, but I don't have any of it. Like, I can look at any point in time and see how many of each of my levels for Patreon, my Dapper, Stylish, and Fly that I have, but it doesn't, I kind of have to look at some reports to find out what they were for each month. And you know, it's kind of cumbersome. So I like to have it here, and to have right here also the members and the relationship and, you know, the amount, especially if I'm on the go. And then some one-offs, you know, I only wrote a couple things on there. Wish list, although I don't tend to have a big wish list. In my car, yes, I do have a few things on my phone, but I used to be so good at tracking all this stuff. So, but I know I have a good reason not to have been. So I will be working on getting caught up on these self-care tips, Parkinson's care, because my dad has Parkinson's, and then sponsorships for, sponsors for videos, which, you know, I've had several and they're not written in here. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that, and we will see what happens.
Well, before we close today, I want to let you guys know that I am on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. I also have 2 Facebook groups. The one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and the local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot, and it tells the YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos. You guys, please take care of your mind, body, and spirit, because when one area suffers, they all suffer. So have really good health. Take care of yourselves. And you guys, please continue to pray for me and for the baby and my daughter. Everything is going so well. And I will continue to pray for you. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.